Man, oh man, oh man. Hollywood should be very embarrassed and worried. We just had some superhero movies that came out and didn't even make back their budget. The Marvels, The Flash, Blue Beetle, and many, many, many more. And more movies too. Godzilla Minus One was made for a very low budget. It is actually being reported that it's lower than the initial budget that was rumored, 15 million, and it's already at 52 million worldwide. This movie made well over his budget, and for the quality of this film, anyways, to look as good as it did on a small ass budget like that is truly amazing. Godzilla Minus One was a dope film, epic. I'm be watching again this weekend, because there's some parts where I missed and I just want to hit them again. I will be doing, videos on it, obviously. But man, we've been eating good as Godzilla fans. That's all I'm going to say. This film right here, I'm glad it is succeeding. I'm glad it's doing well. Hopefully it gets to like at least, 100 something million by the end of its run. I'm glad Toho didn't decide to end the box office run here in the Americas. Keep it going. Don't end that streak. Let it just keep going. Get more money as you can, because at least make back that 100 mil. At least jump up 100 mil. If y'all want to pull out of theaters, that's fine. But as low as his budget is, it already made well above his budget. So it's a success at this moment. But there's nothing against going for more. Shouts out to this film overall for doing what it needed to do. This was really a Godzilla movie. It's even better than the American Godzilla movies. Godzilla was absolute menace in this movie. The human characters on point. Human characters was amazing in this movie. Way better than the American ones, obviously. And the story, while this is nothing new as far as them telling a story about Godzilla during World War II and stuff, or around those events, it still hit just as hard as the other movies that have set their films around this era, right? It's almost as if it just reimagined it, but still was able to give us something new, introduce some interesting things about this Godzilla, and also still hold on to what makes Godzilla Godzilla, this whole, type of metaphor for a nuclear war and all that and stuff. So, shouts out Godzilla Minus One. I hope this film does gain more success, and I hope we do see a sequel. Honestly, I would like to sequel. I would like to see a sequel of this, and to see Toho actually expand on the Shin Godzilla sequel that they wanted to do and go buck wild crazy with that, because this movie is making money, and I need to see a second film. I need to see where it goes. I want to see Godzilla Minus One go head up with some other monsters. Honestly, I want to see him go head up with other monsters at this point. I think you can still focus the trilogy around the main character and Godzilla having this little back and forth going on until a third movie. But this Godzilla specifically, I want to see him go head up with some monsters. Megalon and Gearus, like, I don't know, Gigan, but I want to see him go head up with some ones, because his atomic breath, fire. Give me more of this Godzilla. I need this one right here. He the GOAT. I like Legendary Godzilla. Don't get me wrong. Legendary Godzilla is also cool. But this Godzilla right here, bro, man, he don't play no games. He was an absolute beast. But yeah, guys, Godzilla Minus One is already a success. Hollywood, you should be very scared. And if anything, y'all need to stop just handing these big budget movies to anybody. Y'all need to be very, very particular with who you hire to direct your movies and write your movies. Stop just handing anybody in Hollywood shit and giving it a lot of money. They need to prove themselves. Like this director here, Toho, y'all need to give, if he needs more money to pull off some stuff, give it to him, because he earned it with this first movie. And it's just slowly keep giving him more as more sequels come, because this guy really knows how to do a Godzilla film, right? And I think Legendary, y'all should get this director to come direct these American Godzilla movies, honestly, right? He should be directing these American Godzilla movies. I don't think the American Godzilla movies are bad, but there's clearly a difference in quality, and Godzilla Minus One is true quality. That's all I'm going to say about it. Thank y'all for watching. Go to that peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. Don't do drugs. And like I always say, guys, deuces.
What did you do? What did you do?